Ladies and gentlemen, I am Joyce Meyer, and I am a motivational speaker. I want you to enjoy your life and become who God created you to be. If you truly want a positive change in your life, don't just listen, take action. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you can receive more inspiring messages. Education is often seen as the key to success. From a young age, we are told, study hard, get good grades, and you will have a bright future. But what if I told you that this system is not as foolproof as it seems? Today, I want to talk about the education trap, a system that promises success but often fails to deliver. From an early age, we are taught that education is the gateway to success. Society has built a strong narrative that if a person works hard in school, gets good grades, and earns a degree, they will automatically secure a well-paying job and a stable future. And suddenly, I almost think this system fails. Parents, teachers, and even the media reinforce this belief, making it seem as though formal education is the only path to achievement. This idea is so deeply ingrained that many students never question it. They invest years of their lives, dedicate themselves to rigorous studies, and take on financial burdens with the expectation that their hard work will eventually pay off. Unfortunately, reality often tells a different story. The job market has changed significantly over the years. In the past, having a degree was a rare and prestigious accomplishment, almost guaranteeing employment. However, as more and more people pursue higher education, degrees have become increasingly common. Today, millions of graduates enter the workforce each year, all competing for the same limited job opportunities. The value of a degree has diminished, and employers no longer see it as a unique qualification. Instead, they look for additional skills, experience, and the ability to solve real-world problems. Many graduates find themselves struggling to secure jobs, even after spending years obtaining their degrees. Some are forced to take low-paying positions unrelated to their fields of study, while others remain unemployed for months or even years. One of the biggest flaws in the traditional education system is that it focuses heavily on theoretical knowledge rather than practical application. Students spend years memorizing facts, solving textbook problems, and preparing for standardized exams. However, when they enter the real world, they often realize that most of what they learned is not directly useful in their careers. Employers today value problem-solving abilities, creativity, and hands-on experience, qualities that traditional education does not always emphasize. This disconnect between academic learning and industry demands leaves many graduates feeling unprepared and disillusioned. Another aspect of this illusion is the financial burden that comes with higher education. Many students take on student loans, believing that once they graduate, they will easily land a high-paying job and repay their debts. However, when reality does not meet these expectations, they find themselves trapped in financial struggles. They must work tirelessly just to cover loan payments, sometimes taking on jobs they never intended to do. Instead of experiencing the financial security they were promised, they end up facing stress and uncertainty about their future. The belief in guaranteed success through education often prevents people from exploring alternative paths. Many successful individuals have built careers through self-learning, entrepreneurship, or vocational training. The modern world offers countless opportunities outside of traditional education, yet many people ignore them due to the false promise that a degree is the only key to success. This rigid mindset limits creativity and innovation, discouraging individuals from taking risks or pursuing unconventional careers. As a result, many talented and capable people remain stuck in an outdated system that no longer guarantees the success it once promised. The traditional education system places a strong emphasis on memorization, often measuring a student's intelligence and ability based on how well they can recall information. From a young age, students are taught to focus on textbooks, memorize definitions, and reproduce information on exams. Success in school is often determined by the ability to remember and repeat facts rather than the ability to apply knowledge in real-life situations. This approach creates an illusion of learning, where students may achieve high grades but lack the practical skills needed to thrive in the real world. Many students spend years perfecting the art of passing exams without ever truly understanding how to use their knowledge in meaningful ways. One of the major flaws in this system is that it does not encourage critical thinking or problem solving. Memorization teaches students to follow a set structure rather than think independently or question what they are learning. They become accustomed to repeating information rather than analyzing it, which limits their ability to adapt to new challenges. In contrast, practical skills involve applying knowledge in real-world scenarios, which is far more valuable in professional and personal life. When students graduate and enter the workforce, they often struggle because their education did not prepare them for the complexities of real-life decision-making. Employers seek individuals who can think creatively, adapt to new situations, and solve problems efficiently, qualities that are rarely developed through rote memorization. Another major issue with a memorization-based education system is that information is often forgotten soon after an exam. Many students cram for tests, stuffing their minds with facts just long enough to pass, but this knowledge does not stay with them in the long run. Learning should be about building a deep understanding of concepts that can be applied in different situations, rather than temporarily recalling information. Practical skills, on the other hand, involve hands-on experience, which naturally strengthens memory and retention. When a person actively engages in doing something, they develop a deeper understanding of the subject and are more likely to remember it for life. In many professions, practical skills are far more valuable than theoretical knowledge. A doctor needs hands-on experience, diagnosing patients. A software developer must be able to write and troubleshoot code, and a mechanic must physically repair machines to understand how they function. No amount of textbook knowledge alone can replace the expertise gained through real-world practice. Unfortunately, many educational institutions still prioritize test scores over practical experience, leaving graduates unprepared for the demands of the workforce. As a result, companies often have to invest additional time and resources in training new employees because their formal education did not equip them with the necessary skills. The modern world is rapidly evolving, and the ability to learn, adapt, and apply knowledge is more critical than ever. Technology and industries change quickly, requiring individuals to develop practical skills that allow them to stay relevant. Memorization may help in passing exams, but it does not prepare students for the realities of life. Practical experience fosters innovation, creativity, and confidence, qualities that are essential for success in any field. Higher education is often presented as the gateway to a better future, but for many students it comes at a significant financial cost. The rising tuition fees, expensive study materials, and living expenses force many students to take on substantial loans, believing that their degrees will secure high-paying jobs that will allow them to repay their debts easily. However, the reality is often much harsher. Many graduates find themselves trapped under a mountain of debt with limited job opportunities, struggling to make ends meet while paying off loans that seem never-ending. Instead of being a stepping stone to success, education often becomes a financial burden that follows individuals for years, sometimes even decades. The cost of higher education has increased dramatically over the years, making it difficult for students to afford college without borrowing money. While scholarships and financial aid exist, they are not always accessible to everyone, leaving student loans as the only option for many. Universities and colleges continue to raise tuition fees, justifying the costs with promises of better facilities and career prospects. However, the reality is that these increasing expenses often do not translate into higher salaries after graduation. Many students leave college with tens of thousands of dollars in debt, only to find themselves working in low-paying jobs that barely cover their daily expenses, let alone their loan repayments. For some, the burden of debt influences major life decisions. Graduates may be forced to delay purchasing a home, starting a business, or even getting married and having children because they are financially tied down. The pressure of repayment can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and even depression, as individuals struggle to keep up with their financial responsibilities. Instead of feeling excited about their futures, many graduates experience fear and uncertainty, knowing that a significant portion of their income will be dedicated to repaying loans for years to come. The debt they accumulated with the expectation of financial stability instead becomes a source of limitation, restricting their ability to take risks or pursue careers they are truly passionate about. Another harsh reality is that not all degrees provide the same return on investment. While some fields may offer lucrative job opportunities, many graduates enter industries where salaries are not high enough to justify the debt they took on. As a result, they are stuck in a cycle where they must continue working in jobs they may not enjoy just to survive. In extreme cases, some borrowers default on their loans, leading to severe financial consequences, damaged credit scores, and legal issues. The very system that was supposed to empower them ends up placing them in a financial trap that is difficult to escape. While education is undoubtedly valuable, the way it is structured financially has made it a risk rather than a guarantee of success. The promise that a degree will lead to financial security is no longer true for many, and the growing student debt crisis highlights the urgent need for alternatives. Whether it's through affordable education, skill-based learning, or entrepreneurship, it is essential to explore new ways to achieve success without falling into the burden of debt. The job market is evolving at an unprecedented pace, driven by technological advancements, automation, and shifting industry demands. The traditional belief that a college degree guarantees a stable and well-paying job is becoming increasingly outdated. Many industries that once provided lifelong careers are now undergoing rapid transformation, making it difficult for graduates to secure the positions they expected. The skills that were once in high demand are being replaced by new competencies, and those who fail to adapt risk being left behind. As automation and artificial intelligence continue to reshape industries, many jobs that were once considered secure are disappearing, while new opportunities are emerging in fields that did not exist a decade ago. Globalization has also played a major role in altering the job market. Companies now have access to a vast talent pool from around the world, making competition fiercer than ever. With the rise of remote work and digital platforms, employers are no longer limited to hiring local talent. They can outsource jobs to individuals in different countries who may be willing to work for lower wages. This shift has significantly impacted traditional employment models, forcing job seekers to develop unique skills that set them apart from the global workforce. Degrees alone are no longer enough to secure a job. Employers now prioritize practical experience, technical skills, adaptability, and problem-solving abilities over academic qualifications. One of the biggest disruptions in the job market has come from automation and artificial intelligence. Machines and software are increasingly capable of performing tasks that once required human effort, leading to job losses in various sectors. Factories are replacing workers with robotic systems. Customer service roles are being automated through AI chatbots, and even complex jobs in finance, healthcare, and law are being influenced by machine learning algorithms. As a result, individuals who fail to acquire new relevant skills risk becoming obsolete. The demand for traditional office jobs is decreasing, while industries related to technology, data analysis, cybersecurity, and digital marketing are experiencing rapid growth. Another major shift in the job market is the rise of the gig economy and freelancing. More people are choosing to work independently rather than committing to full-time employment. Platforms such as Upwork, Fiverr, and TopTal have allowed individuals to offer their services to a global audience, giving them the freedom to work on their own terms. Many companies now prefer hiring freelancers or contract workers instead of maintaining a full-time workforce, as it reduces operational costs and allows them to access specialized skills on demand. While this shift provides greater flexibility, it also brings uncertainty, as freelancers must constantly seek new projects and adapt to changing market needs. The traditional education system has struggled to keep up with these rapid changes, leaving many graduates unprepared for the modern job landscape. The outdated approach of training students for fixed career paths no longer aligns with the realities of today's workforce. To succeed in this evolving environment, individuals must embrace continuous learning, develop technical and soft skills, and remain open to unconventional career paths. Adaptability, creativity, and the ability to learn new technologies will be the key factors that determine success in the changing job market. The challenges of the modern education system and job market highlight the urgent need for a better approach to learning and career development. Relying solely on traditional degrees and formal education is no longer enough to guarantee success. Instead, a more dynamic and practical approach is required, one that focuses on skill development, adaptability, and lifelong learning. The future belongs to those who can think critically, solve real-world problems, and continue evolving with the ever-changing demands of industries. Emphasizing practical experience over theoretical knowledge can help individuals become more prepared for the realities of the workforce. Hands-on learning, internships, apprenticeships, and project-based education offer far more value than memorizing facts for exam. Self-learning has become a powerful tool for those looking to gain expertise in various fields. The internet provides access to countless free and affordable resources, including online courses, tutorials, and digital libraries. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, and Khan Academy offer high-quality education in everything from business and technology to creative arts and personal development. Unlike traditional education, which follows a rigid curriculum, self-learning allows individuals to explore subjects at their own pace and focus on topics that directly align with their career goals. Many of the most successful professionals today have taken control of their education rather than relying solely on formal institutions. Entrepreneurship and freelancing also present alternative paths to success. Instead of waiting for job opportunities, individuals can create their own. The rise of the digital economy has made it easier than ever to start an online business, offer services globally, and build personal brands. Social media, e-commerce platforms, and remote work opportunities have opened doors for people to turn their skills and passions into profitable ventures. Freelancing allows professionals to work on their terms, gain diverse experience, and continuously improve their expertise while earning an income. Those who develop valuable skills such as coding, digital marketing, graphic design, and content creation can build thriving careers without needing traditional degrees. Another key aspect of a better approach is adaptability. The most successful people in today's world are those who embrace change rather than fear it. Learning how to quickly acquire new skills, stay updated on industry trends, and shift career paths when necessary is crucial. This means moving away from the mindset of completing education once and relying on it for a lifetime. Instead, individuals should focus on continuous growth, seeking new knowledge and opportunities throughout their careers. Networking and mentorship also play a vital role in career development. Connecting with experienced professionals, learning from their insights, and gaining real-world guidance can be far more valuable than a formal education alone. Ultimately, a better approach to education and career success requires breaking free from outdated expectations. Degrees can still be useful, but they should be complemented with practical skills, self-learning, and adaptability. Instead of following a fixed path, individuals should take control of their own growth, explore diverse opportunities, and develop a mindset that prioritizes lifelong learning. The key to success lies not in simply earning a degree, but in continuously evolving, innovating, and creating value in an ever-changing world